And good evening, everybody, and welcome to high school tournament basketball. Tonight, we are live from the James A. Rhodes Arena on the campus of the University of Akron, where the road to the state championship continues in the Division I Boys Regional Semifinal. Tonight's matchup features the Brunswick High School Blue Devils taking on the Elyria High School Pioneers, with a trip to the regional final hanging in the balance. Our broadcast tonight is proudly presented by Liberty Ford of Canton, and we're glad to have you with us, whether you're listening on the radio or watching on YouTube. It's tournament time in Ohio, and that means the stakes are simple: survive and advance. Both Brunswick and Elyria have fought their way through the district tournament to earn a spot where tonight in Akron, and now just 2 wins separate either a team from a trip to the state Final Four. The atmosphere in the building here inside the Rhodes Arena is building. Fans are from both communities have made the trip, student sections are ready, and the energy that only March high school basketball can bring is starting to fill the building. Good evening, everybody. I'm Frank Cilona, alongside my broadcast partner, Mike Gallina. And Mike, when you get to this stage of the tournament, every possession matters, and every play can become part of a team's season story.
How about the season story? I love where you went there. We're in a Sweet 16 matchup, March Madness, Frank, as you've energized. And let's take a look at real quick some of the history real fast of Brunswick. They defeated John Marshall and Perrysburg in the district level to get here. 9 straight wins, number 14 in the Max Preps Ohio Power Conference rankings. Moved to Elyria, they defeated Medina and Canton McKinley in the district tournament to reach tonight's contest. And here's something interesting. In those contests, they've only allowed an average of 45 points, Frank, to those 2 high-powered opponents. So talk about making history. Yeah. We get a chance to move the next level, but to your point, every possession, every shot gets magnified now because it could tip a game one way or another.
Yeah, and Mike, we've got to talk about the elephant in the room, and that is certainly the injury to Trey Drexler, the senior, who is out tonight for Brunswick, a broken wrist, and he was their leader. He is Mr. Basketball candidate in the state of Ohio, averaging 26.5 points a game. Just an incredible athlete, and they're going to certainly miss him, obviously, the next game tonight, and if they win next couple of games, if they should advance, and that is certainly going to take its toll. Someone has to step up.
Oh, Frank, it's so unfortunate, because here you have a Mr. Basketball candidate averaging 26.5 points a game.
Yeah.
So now you don't have a week to get ready for that. You now have to replace 26.5 points and all of the facilitation that I'm sure Trey did. So it's going to be now by committee.
Yeah.
So you're going to see lots of shifting possessions, different players in matchups just to try to extend leads, or in better cases, maybe even defend and hold balls a little longer so that you aren't running up and down the court against this really talented Elyria team.
And one of the kids that's stepping up is the freshman, Blake Hamilton. He's going to get the start tonight. Averaging 4.5 points a ball game, not quite your 26.5, but he has an opportunity to make a difference, and he's got to step up and play that role. They're also going to lean a lot on Sean Barnett, the senior, 18, almost 19 points a ball game. That's a kid that certainly can help and lead this team in the absence of Trey Drexler.
Well, I love it. You take that freshman, how about that opportunity? And then let's move into Barnett. Maybe that freshman becomes a facilitator, and Barnett gets more of the first shot looks and then keep the thing going in their half-court set. So you're right, you aren't moving 5 pieces. If you can move 2 of the right ones, you've got a chance then to get quality shot opportunities.
And for the Elyria Pioneers, I mean, you've got a team that just comes off a big win against Canton McKinley last week, and they're coming in here riding high, 18-6 on the year, but they've got balanced scoring. They're led by Jeremiah Daniels, they're by Kendall Compton, who averages 15.5, Jeremiah Daniels with 13, and then Rondell Grimmett, who averages 10, almost 11 points a game. So they've got 3 guys that can step up at any time.
Boy, Franken, those 3 you mentioned, all seniors.
Yeah.
So you've got an experienced team, a team that's playing hungry basketball right now. So to your point, those guys get going, it will favor, I think, Elyria because of just how they've managed their district tournament. Get these guys going, experience takes over.
Yeah, absolutely. I look forward to a great game here tonight in game number 1, which is going to tip off here at 5 o'clock. We've got a second game tonight coming at you, and that one will be tipping off at 8 o'clock tonight, and that one will be between Lakewood St. Edward and Cleveland Heights. So this one first here at 5 o'clock as we get ready for tip-off. We'll take a break. It's the boys OHSAA Division I Regional Semifinal on the NFHS Network, presented by Liberty Ford of Canton.
The heart and soul of every vehicle is arguably the powertrain, encompassing the engine, transmission, and drive axle. That's why with every qualifying new vehicle purchase from Liberty Ford, you'll have Liberty for Life, a lifetime powertrain complimentary service program that comes at no extra cost to you. You simply follow the manufacturer's recommended maintenance guidelines at one of our convenient Liberty locations, and you can rest assured that the most essential components of your vehicle are protected. This is not a warranty, it's better, because at Liberty Ford, we are committed to taking care of our customers for life, helping you keep your new Ford on the road longer. Continuous coverage for the heart and soul of your vehicle for as long as you own it. Now that's Liberty for Life peace of mind. Find out more at libertyford.com, where great deals and lifelong service come standard.
At the Ohio High School Athletic Association, our student athletes are going pro at being
coachable,
a good student,
responsible,
dependable,
respectful.
I'm going pro at being
a good student, a good student,
a good teammate,
responsible.
I'm going pro at being
coachable,
a good student,
dependable, a good teammate,
representing my school.
I'm going pro at being
a good student,
a good student,
responsible.
Let's go pro at respecting the game.
Respect the game.
respect the game,
respect the game,
Respect the game.
respect the game.
Back here at the University of Akron, starting lineups for tonight's ball game. First of all, for the Elyria Pioneers, their head coach, Brett Larrick, 18-6. They're the number 6 seed here in this tournament. They'll go with number 0, Cam Bell, a senior, averaging 7 points a ball game. Number 1, Rondell Grimmett. He is a senior, averaging 10.8 points. Number 2 is Jeremiah Daniels, a senior, averaging 13 points per ball game. Number 5, Tink Shelton, the junior, 6.6 points per ball game. Number 24, Kendall Compton, is a senior, and he'll average 15.5. We'll give you the starters for Brunswick right after the national anthem. And the starters now for the Brunswick Blue Devils. Their head coach, Joe Mackey, 21-3 on the season. They're the number 1 seed here in the tournament. They'll go with number 0, Sean Barnett, a senior, averaging 18.9 points per ball game. Number 1, Drew Mattis, a sophomore, 9.1 points per ball game. Number 2 is Luke Stella, a senior, 5.5 points per ball game. Getting the start is the freshman, number 11, Blake Hamilton, averaging 4.5 per ball game. And number 12, Aiden Everett, a junior, 9.7 per ball game. And those are your starting lineups tonight. And we are getting set for basketball here. Kendall Compton and Sean Barnett will jump center circle. We had a little Tafu there.
I think what happened was it was on its way back down, Frank. So they said we got to jump it
Gotta do
really
it
a
again.
tip off
That's
rather
right.
than a drop off.
That's right. All right. Compton and Barnett are ready, and the ball, boy, didn't get that one up in the air high enough. I'm going to try it again.
Poor officials looking at these bigs, and he's a guy my size, Frank, at 5'6". He's shooting it to get it up there so they can tip it.
Throw it up there, young man. There you go.
Yeah, they
they
got
do. They finally get it off, and Elyria controls the tip, and they'll go right to left on your dial. With the basketball is Tink Shelton. Shelton in the corner gets it underneath to Bell. Cam Bell back out to Shelton. Tink, a couple dribbles, picks it up underneath. Nice pass, inlet pass, and a shot put up. No good. Rebound, though, controlled by Grimmett. And back to Elyria. They got it in the lane. Shot put up, no good. Rebound, though, controlled by the Pioneers. They've got another chance at it. Put it up and put it in is Jeremiah Daniels. So 3 shots at it, and Daniels gets the basket. Now full court pressure put on Brunswick with the basketball, and the Blue Devils, that's Drew Mattis in the backcourt. Got some pressure on him, but he gets out of there. Mattis between the circles, right side. Hands it off to Stella. Stella gives it up, and a long 3, and Sean Barnett drills it.
Frank, he looked very comfortable with that. They drop coverage, and he's about 3 feet off the arc, and he drained it.
Grimmett with the basketball. In the corner, back up top it goes. Down the lane, and a foul going to be called on the reach in by Barnett.
You know, Frank, Elyria comes in with that touted defense, but it's been great to see Brunswick manage defensively almost toe-to-toe with them.
Yep. Brunswick 3 and Elyria 2, 6:39 to go here. First quarter. Frank Cilona, Mike Gallina with you tonight. Casey Claxon, our on-site producer. Claxon Communications on board as well. There's the inbound to Shelton. Underneath it goes. Shot put up and in by Grimmett, and he's got 2, and it's 4-3. Elyria. Here's the inbound, and it goes out of bounds and back to Elyria. Turnover, Brunswick.
Boy, if you're Elyria, you got that baseline drive, no rotation. They stick it, and then you get the turnover right away, Frank. Momentum on your half.
Yep. Want to remind everybody our starting lineups tonight were presented by the Finicum Insurance Hometown Agency in Magnolia. There's a shot put up and good by Compton, and Elyria now leads 6-3. Brunswick at the basketball. With it is Barnett, the senior, between the circles. Dribbles now between his legs, looking for a screen. Gets past one of his defenders. Now he puts up a 3 and then drills it. Barnett has 6.
I think we know the answer to Trey Drexler. It's all Barnett right now.
Right now it is. Sheldon with it. Gives it off. That is Grimmett. Spin in the lane. Shot up. Bounces around. Nope. Couldn't get it to drop. Rebound controlled by Brunswick. 6-6. 5:38 to go here. Opening period from the Jar Arena here on the campus of Akron University. With the basketball now, Brunswick in the corner. There's a shot put up, no good by Everett. Rebound controlled by the Pioneers. Here they come down the floor. In the corner it goes. Tink Sheldon. Shot up, good. That's a 3.
Yep, Frank, the extra pass on the ball reversal. Freed up Shelton. Boy, he looked good shooting it.
Drew Mattis now in the backcourt. Gets through the defense. Stops, top of the key. Hands it off. Barnett fires up a 3. No, missed it badly. Rebound controlled, though, by the Pioneers. Here comes Elyria down the floor. Lob underneath and good. Nice job and good look that time. Rondell Grimmett has 4.
Great look. Cut Brunswick with their head down in transition. The alley-oop was spot on and point-blank knockdown.
11-6 our score. There's a pass knocked out of bounds. They'll stay with Brunswick. 4:34 to go here, opening period.
We're working that bench right now, Frank, too.
Brunswick to inbound. They do. They get it to Everett. Aiden Everett with the basketball, the junior. Hands it off to Stella. Luke Stella spinning, looking for some help. Got it. Mattis with it. Mattis to Stella. Lob underneath. Nothing there, though. Back up top it goes. Around the three-point arc. And Hamilton lost it out of bounds.
He's trying to make that reverse pass, one extra one to the corner, Frank, and he was passing it before he received it. But at that possession, they were really working hard to get Barnett the ball on the block that time as opposed to facing up.
2 turnovers now for Brunswick. 11-6 our score. Elyria with the lead and the basketball. Shelton, one of the best names in basketball right now. Tink down the lane. Back up top it goes. That is Micah Jackson who's checked in. Not Michael Jackson, but Micah Jackson who's checked in.
He may have handles
shot
like him.
Put up and no good. That was Jackson. Rebound controlled by Brunswick. 11-6 our score. Brunswick with the basketball down the lane. Kick back up top it goes. There's a 3 put up. Nope, missed everything. Mattis couldn't get it to drop. And Elyria with the basketball going the other way.
Well, Frank, Elyria really pushes the basketball up on the rebound and outlet.
Micah Jackson underneath. What happened? We got a whistle.
Offensive foul.
Offensive, yep. It's going to go against Elyria.
First turnover for them. Just push through a screen, Frank. A little too aggressive.
Not sure I saw who that foul was on. I know it's the team first. Elyria doing a nice job here in the early going, shooting 55% from the floor. Brunswick with the basketball. That is Mattis. Mattis, the sophomore, gets across the timeline. Christian Rogers, who's checked in for Elyria, all over him. Back up top it goes. That is Hamilton, the freshman. Barnett with it now. Barnett's going to step back 3. Around the rim, no. Rebound controlled by Elyria. Here come the Pioneers the other way. Compton, baseline, put a shot up, blocked, no good. Rebound controlled by Brunswick, and Brunswick back down the other way. Here's a drive down the lane, up and in. Rondell Grimmett, or I'm sorry, check that. That was Drew Mattis for Brunswick.
Yep, the sophomore got the cross on the skip and went diagonal, used his left hand. Really nice move to finish.
There's a shot put up, missed everything. That was Daniels, and rebound controlled by Brunswick. 11-8 our score, 2:15 here in the opening period of this boys Division I regional semifinal game. St. Ed and Cleveland Heights to follow here tonight. Here's Barnett. Barnett, nothing there, has to give it up to Stella. Stella hands it off to Hamilton. The freshman backs it up between the circles. Now goes right side to Everett. Aiden goes to the foul line and then stopped. Got picked up. Now he turns, looking for some help. Got it to Stella.
But they're very patient, Frank. They're running everything above the foul line. Foul line extended right now in their half-court set.
Yep, Stella making it look like he was getting fouled left and right, and he finally got the call.
You're right about the acting.
Yeah.
The shoulders and the neck. Like you get whiplash when someone even looks at you.
He kept rocking his head back and forth like he's getting punched.
Yep. I'm glad officials don't jump on that first one. They look at it a little longer.
That's right. So they will inbound the basketball. Second team foul on Elyria. With it is Everett. Everett stops, gives it, three-point shot put up, and banked in. How about that by Luke Stella?
He called that bank, right, Frank?
Did he? Okay. We are tied at 11, and just like that, down the lane, shot put up and put in by Cam Bell. He's got his first 2, and Elyria up 13-11.
Boy, they break that defense down so fast.
Yeah. There's the Blue Devils, and knocked out of the hands of Drew Mattis.
I really appreciate how Brunswick is attacking without their best scorer. They're using space on the floor to free up other players. Back cuts, diagonals, dribble drives, rather than having everything around the block.
Yeah.
It's a good strategy.
So they will inbound it, and they do, and that is Luke Stella with it. Now we've got a whistle and a foul. And it's away from the basketball, and it's going to go on. Oh, Seth Wilkerson who had checked into the ball game, he gets the foul. That'll be the third team foul on Elyria. 1:05 to go here, opening period. Hamilton with it on the inbounds, gives it to Barnett. Barnett double teamed, gets it off to Prince Abi, who has checked into the ball game for them. Abi has it now. Hands it off to Stella. Luke dribbling about 40 feet away from the basket. Now he hands it off. Stella back up top to Sean Barnett. He's going to fire a three. Nope, missed it. Barnett has taken 5 shots. They've all been threes. That ball went out of bounds. It'll go back to Elyria.
Yep, Frank, and he's circling the arc right now. There's no one spot. He's just finding a spot.
Got to find a spot, man, where you're hot.
If it's a 3 ball, I like it.
That's right. So Elyria is going to inbound here after a substitution. That was Daniels back in for them. Also, Micah Jackson is back in. Micah has it now near the midcourt line. Abi on him. Jackson down the lane, stops. Little jump shot from about 8 foot and got it.
Nice.
Micah.
I'm sorry, Frank. It's a nice little, I saw it break him down, hang with that knee up in the air, and finish a soft shot.
Brunswick now with the basketball. That is Mattis. Drew gets picked up by Grimmett. Drew has it tipped and knocked out of bounds. Good defense there by Prince Abi. And a timeout on the floor. Let's see, was it a full?
Quarter wraps
up
that
was
already,
a quarter.
Frank.
Okay.
How fast that went, huh, buddy?
Oh, my goodness. It went away that quick. All right, we've played one here at the University of Akron, and the Pioneers with a 15-11 lead. It's the OHSAA Boys Division I Regional Semifinals on the NFHS Network, presented by Liberty Ford of Canton.
Not all insurance agents are created equal. At Finicum Hometown Insurance Agency in Magnolia, we go out of our way to treat our clients like people, and we use our industry experience and diversified knowledge to protect what you value most. Our insurance advisors truly work for you. As an independent agency, we're here to help you find the right coverage. Contact agency owners Denise Baum and Tricia Degenhardt at 330-866-3580. Bringing small-town values to insurance. Finicum Hometown Insurance Agency in Magnolia. Visit us online at finicuminsurance.com for a quote today.
Back here at the University of Akron, Mike and I just talking about some of the statistics here. I barely heard the buzzer, so I apologize. That quarter ended, and it's 15-11 after 1. And, Mike, you were saying about the shot selection.
Brunswick, every field goal they've taken but one was a 3. And that one that was not a 3 was a driving layup. Flip side, Elyria, about 6 feet and in. That's where they've been attacking the basket and hitting a real high percentage, 5 out of 8.
Yeah, Brunswick now with the basketball. They were 4 of 9, 44% in that first quarter. Here is a long 3 put up no good by Mattis. Elyria with the basketball up top to Tink, and then in the corner it goes. A 3 put up, no good, and shot followed up and in by Cam Bell. The 3 was put up by Grimmett.
Well, that's the last thing you want to do, Frank, is give him an offensive rebound putback.
Down the floor quickly, Brunswick up and in is Aiden Everett, and he's got his first 2, and it's 17-13 Elyria. Here's a 3 put up, hit the side of the backboard by Grimmett, but the rebound, though, goes back to Elyria. Now a 3 put up, no good by Tink Shelton. Underneath, a shot, nope, got partially blocked, and it goes back to Brunswick. Brunswick, go ahead.
So say, Frank, a lot of action there. Again, those offensive rebounds, 3 straight they've had on possessions.
Brunswick with the basketball. That is Everett looking, goes right side, gives it to Abi. Prince Abi hands it back up top. Now Barnett with it. Barnett not afraid to shoot the 3, and now this time he fakes it and goes down the lane. Got the whistle on the foul. And the foul is going to be on Elyria's Let's see here, young man. That is Campbell.
Frank Barnett did a very nice job when the ball was reversed, showing 3 ball. So he got the high chase, closeout, and then he took the dribble drive to the hoop.
First free throw of the night. Shot up and good by Barnett. He's got 7.
Really appreciate Brunswick's approach here, Frank, without all those points, if you will, from Drexler.
Shot up and in, so he made them both. Yeah, you're right, Mike. That's just a huge loss, and this team is going to have to overcome a big loss like that.
Doing a nice job so far, spreading the court, letting guys get some shot opportunities as that turnover happens.
Yeah, Elyria just turned it over. Kind of a lackadaisical pass that time and got picked off. Here is Stella. Stella going to go right side. Nothing there. Gives it back up top of the circle. Back to Barnett. Barnett has it tipped away from him, but recovered by Stella. And now we've got a jump ball call, and it's going to go back to the Pioneers. So another turnover. Third turnover, though, by Brunswick.
Yeah.
Oh, condensation down on the floors. They're going to get that cleaned up. Go ahead, Mike.
That means sweat's dropping down there. Guys are dropping sweat, as they used to say.
There you go.
And you can tell Elyria's made a decision now. They're going to, even on the crosses and the picks,
Yeah.
they're not dropping right now. They're putting a high hedge defense, making it real hard for you to exchange the basketball out of that wing.
Elyria with the basketball. With it is Bell. Bell between the circles, picks up his dribble, gives it off to Compton. Compton going to go down the lane. High arching shot, put it up, put it in, got it to roll. He's got 4.
Great move from the left wing. Strong to the right, hung a little bit and kissed it. Almost parting of the sea there, Frank, on that drive.
Exactly. There's a shot down the lane, a whistle and a foul. Offensive foul going to go on Sean Barnett. That is his second.
Coach Mackey will be taking a look at that to say, hey, I really need to protect his minutes.
Yeah. 19-15 our score here. 5:10 to go, second quarter, from the James A. Rhodes Arena here on the campus of the University of Akron. The Zips getting ready for some MAC action.
Yep, the MACtion, as we say.
MACtion.
The MAC tournament, just about 45 minutes to the north in Cleveland.
Yep. Here's Campbell now with the basketball as he walks it down the floor, gives it up to Daniels. Daniels hands it off to Jackson. Jackson at the free throw line, stops, gives it back to Daniels, fires up a 3, nope. And rebound controlled by Brunswick. Here they come. That is Mattis down the baseline, put it up, put it in. Drew Mattis has 4.
What a great move. Got the ball in exchange on the wing and just got downhill and no rotation. Finished off the glass.
19-17 our score. Down the lane, Tick Shelton, and he threw it away.
A little too high to handle there on the wing as he was attacking in the middle and kicking it. Flew it out there to row 1.
Yeah. Shelton had a great game against Canton McKinley last week. Really kind of carried him in that ball game. Hit a big shot. Helped Elyria get past Canton McKinley.
You mentioned about big-time plays and big-time players. He's only averaged about 6.5 a game, so how about him stepping up?
Yeah, exactly. Luke Stella with it. Gives it off to Barnett. Barnett lost control, but picks it up. Hands it right side now to Everett. Everett going to go one-on-one with Compton, but he gives it up now. With it is Stella back up top now between the circles. Hamilton, the freshman, has it. And try to go down the lane, but he got cut off. Now Luke Stella going to run the point. Left side it goes to Everett. Everett looking, hands it off to Barnett. Barnett back to Sheldon. There's a 3. Nope. Or Everett, I should say, was the 3. Missed it. Rebound controlled by Elyria. Here come the Pioneers down the floor. Shot put up, no good. But a foul as Grimmett went down the lane, and Rondell Grimmett, I'm sorry, check that. That is Jeremiah Daniels. Went down the lane, got fouled. He'll go to the free throw line.
When he got to the rim, Frank, after about 2 passes and then a cut. So their attack was just that quick on the rebound and transition.
First free throw attempt for Elyria. First time to the free throw line.
This will just be our 3rd and 4th free throws in the half.
Yeah.
Frank, so far.
Yeah, with 3:33 to go, it's 19-17 Elyria. The Pioneers with a 2-point lead. And Jeremiah Daniels now finally gets the basketball and hits that one off the back of the iron. No good. Seth Wilkerson checks in for Elyria. Gives Campbell a break. Second free throw, up and good for Daniels. So he split the pair.
That lets him get the press established.
Brunswick with the basketball. They trail by 3, 20-17, 3:25 to go here. Opening half, I should say, of this ball game. Hamilton in the corner to Everett. Back up top it goes to Barnett. Barnett left side in the corner now to Stella, and Stella goes all the way around the other side and get out of there. Now he's on the right side. Free throw line extended. Right side to Barnett. Barnett thought about a 3, lost control. Turnover. Elyria down the floor. Shot up. No. And rebound controlled by Brunswick. Quickly down the floor. Shot put up. No good by Hamilton. And a whistle. The ball goes out of bounds.
Stays right here, Frank. Hamilton got loose there.
Yeah.
The defense hadn't rotated, and he even had to come up and under, so to speak, and ball stays here.
So Brunswick with the basketball, trying to get it in. They finally do. That is the freshman Hamilton. Going to go left side. Nope, stops, spins, goes back right. Hands it off to Everett. Aiden looking. Going to start dribbling now. Looking for someone to make a cut or give him a screen. He gets a screen from Barnett down the lane. Nope, stop, kicks it left side. That was Stella. Stella then passes it off underneath. Shot up, no good by Mattis. Blocked. And here comes Elyria down the other way. Shot put up and a foul and a whistle there will send. That is Seth Wilkerson to the free throw line.
Boy, Frank, you appreciate Brunswick, how patient they are in the half-court set. Probably 40 seconds to 55 seconds. They milk, don't get a shot in, and then all of a sudden, Elyria is at the basket in 5 seconds or less.
Yep. Hamilton comes out for Brunswick. He's replaced by Prince Abbey. There's a spin move by Wilkerson. Nice shot put up. Nope, couldn't get it to drop. And a battle for the basketball. And it finally goes to, well, they're going to tie it up now. I thought maybe Brunswick had it, but there was a tie up. And it goes back to Brunswick. So 4th Elyria turnover. Both teams with 4. On the scoreboard, they have 3 for Elyria, but I'm going to go with my 4.
I had 3, but I was going with your 4. You saw something there.
All right, Brunswick will inbound the basketball. Minute 54 here in the first half of play. Brunswick with the ball, trails by 3, 20-17. Down the floor, shot up, no good by Everett, and Aiden got fouled and going to go to the free throw line.
Brunswick's been doing a wonderful job of finding the diagonal to attack the rim, Frank, the dribble drive.
Yeah.
And so they've been very patient, but when they get that diagonal where they can attack it downhill, they've done a beautiful job.
That'll send Aiden Everett to the free throw line for the first time tonight. First one is long and off the back of the iron. Hey, I want to thank our presenting sponsor tonight, Liberty Ford of Canton, all the fine folks at Liberty Ford. Chris Yako down there, we appreciate his support and all the gang down there, the sales, the service, everybody involved. They do such a great job. Elyria with the basketball after the 2 missed free throws. That is Compton. Compton down the lane, little 8-footer, nope. Couldn't get it to go. Rebound, nope. And still battling it around. Finally, Elyria comes up with it after Rogers couldn't get it to drop. And there is a pass up front. Daniels back up top. It goes to Compton down the lane at the free throw. Now gives it up down the baseline. And a shot put up and in by Christian Rogers.
Boy, Frank, that was an up and under along the baseline.
Sure was. Turnover the other way. Up and back the other way it goes. So back-to-back turnovers. 3 put up, no good by Barnett. And Brunswick, though, gets the rebound. There is a shot put up off the baseline. Great play by Mattis. Drew Mattis with a beautiful move there. And it's 22-19, 37 seconds. Here's a 3 put up and in by Jeremiah Daniels.
Boy, just like that they answer so many times this half.
25-19, under 30 seconds to go here in the first half. Clock at 22. Mattis going to hold it for one final shot, I believe. Hands it off, though, to Everett. Aiden going to stand almost at the midcourt line. Left side to Barnett. Barnett back to Daniels. Underneath. Oh, good look. They couldn't get it, though, to Stella, and Stella tipped it out of bounds.
Boy, Frank, your voice told the story. The back door was wide open. It was the good look. It's just a little offline.
Yeah. 3.7 seconds remaining. Brunswick going to put a little pressure in the backcourt here, not give Elyria an easy shot. Getting it in. That is Rogers. Rogers with a shot from 40 feet. Oh, off the back of the rim. Almost got it to fall. And it comes off the rim, and we are at halftime with the Elyria Pioneers. A 6-point halftime lead. Our score, Elyria 25 and Brunswick 19. We'll be back after these timeouts. It's the boys OHSAA Division I Regional Semifinals on the NFH Network, presented by Liberty Ford in Canton.
Looking for a pre-owned car that comes with serious peace of mind? Liberty Ford has you covered with 5 locations and one of the biggest inventories in the area. We're overstocked and slashing prices with huge savings on quality used vehicles. And our inventory is backed by Liberty for Life, our lifetime powertrain service program, absolutely free. At Liberty, we're committed to taking care of you for life. Visit Liberty Ford today, where great deals and lifelong service come standard. Liberty makes it happen.
Not all insurance agents are created equal. At Finicum Hometown Insurance Agency in Magnolia, we go out of our way to treat our clients like people, and we use our industry experience and diversified knowledge to protect what you value most. Our insurance advisors truly work for you. As an independent agency, we're here to help you find the right coverage. Contact agency owners Denise Baum and Tricia Degenhardt at 330-866-3580. Bringing small-town values to insurance. Finicum Hometown Insurance Agency in Magnolia. Visit us online at finicuminsurance.com for a quote today.
Service means something different to each one of us who serve. For some, it begins by being the first person in your family to raise your right hand. For others, it's a proud legacy passed down through generations of service. And for many, it's about serving your community as a civilian while also serving your community, state, and nation through military service. This is Our Service, a series that will share the real stories of the people behind the uniform in the Ohio National Guard. In each episode, you'll hear from soldiers and airmen who discuss why they joined, obstacles they've overcome, and how the Guard has shaped their lives. During this series, we'll post a video each month highlighting our service members. I hope you take the time to hear each member's unique story Each experience is different, but they all share a common theme: selfless service. We are honored to share their voices. This is our service. To end this campaign, the Ohio National Guard will host a muster in July. This will be a historic gathering that will bring our soldiers, airmen, families, retirees, and the public together in honor of America's 250th birthday. We would love to see you there so you can learn more about your Ohio National Guard.
We are McWayne Ductal, Ohio, and we are right here. As an Iron Strong community partner, we are proud to be involved alongside you, your family, and your neighbors. We create jobs and deeply believe in supporting groups across the community. Through action and philanthropy, we champion those around us because that's who we are. And above all, we help build the infrastructure that brings safe, clean water. Right here, right to you.
And Frank Cilona alongside Mike Gallina with you. Here we are at halftime. In our halftime score, it's the Elyria Pioneers 25, the Brunswick Blue Devils 19. And Elyria led after one, 15-11. And they outscored Brunswick 10-8 here in that second quarter to take a 25-19 lead here at halftime. And individual numbers look like this. Jeremiah Daniels leads Elyria with 6 points from the field here. He's got actually one free throw and 2 of 4 from the floor. Also with 4 points, Cam Bell, Rondell Grimmett, and Kendall Compton, all with 4 points apiece, 2 points apiece for Christian Rogers and Micah Jackson off the bench. For Brunswick, they have 8 points from Sean Barnett. He's hit a couple of threes and a couple of free throws, gives him 8 points. 6 points for Drew Mattis, and 3 points for Luke Stella and Aiden Everett with 2. Nobody from the bench has played or scored, and that is, except for Prince Abbey, by the way, has not put up a shot. But that, Mike, could be a telltale story.
Love where he went right away, Frank. You were looking, how was Brunswick going to manage? And right now, no one from the bench contributing, so they're really relying on that, I'll say, starting 4+1, because you don't have Drexler. And you can tell Barnett really is shouldering the load.
Yeah, he is. And you've got the team numbers.
Bring the team numbers up. Let's go on the Brunswick side. Of course, they've got 19 points and a half. Free throws, 2 for 4. 7 turnovers. 8 rebounds, only 1 of those offensive. And they've shot 7 for 17 from the floor. And inside of those 17, 3 for 10 from behind the arc. Flipping it to the Elyria side, 1 for 2 at the free throw line. 5 turnovers. 15 rebounds, and a critical fact here, 7 of those were offensive, so they got second chance opportunities and turned a lot of those into points. Field goal wise, 11 for 26, and inside of those numbers, 2 for 6 from behind the arc, Frank. So you look at 25-19, I would say Elyria pushing the basketball. They've got 9 more shots up, and because of those offensive rebounds, that's why that shooting has allowed itself to have extra shot opportunities. So if you're Brunswick, let's limit those second shot opportunities and make sure that we take care of our possessions on our end of the floor.
Yeah, absolutely. And I want to report a score. I was just checking to see here. The Massillon Tigers, this is boys D2. Massillon Tigers at halftime lead Avon 37-36 in that ball game. So getting down to the wire, we're at the Sweet 16 right now with the boys. 2 teams from this region will advance to the next round, and then we'll send one down to Dayton to play for that state championship. And should be a good one. We'll be here Saturday at 1 o'clock for that. We'll set that stage for you after our second game here tonight. The second game involves Lakewood St. Edward and Cleveland Heights. The Eagles and the Tigers. My roommate from college was a St. Edward Eagle, and I've heard that fight song a million times.
There you go. So if we get in the middle of that game and you start singing something, I'm going to assume it's that fight song.
That's right. On Mighty Eagles.
There we go.
We used to say that all the time, but now you get to this point, they're all good.
Oh, for sure.
All good.
And you're battling some things usually at this point, too. Maybe a little flu coming through your team, maybe a little buggered up injury-wise, but all that gets real quiet.
Yeah.
And adrenaline takes over, and then it's just really matchup on matchup, possession per possession.
Yep. Absolutely. All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to have the start of second half of action. Our second half tonight is being sponsored by Finicum Hometown Insurance Agency in Magnolia. As an independent agency, they'll help you find the right coverage. Contact agency owners Denise Baum and Tricia Degenhardt. Give them a call at 330-866-3580. Tell them Frank Cilona sent you, or visit them at finicuminsurance.com. We'll be back right after this timeout.
We are McWayne Ductal, Ohio, and we are right here. As an Iron Strong community partner, we are proud to be involved alongside you, your family, and your neighbors. We create jobs and deeply believe in supporting groups across the community. Through action and philanthropy, we champion those around us because that's who we are. And above all, we help build the infrastructure that brings safe, clean water right here, right to you.
The largest portion of fire departments are volunteer. I don't think there is any one thing that draws you to it.
I just love helping people. I've always, been about spreading kindness, and I think as a job, it's a lot of what the fire service is.
It's a very fulfilling job. It's very satisfying. You can really see directly how you're helping people.
You have that close tie to the actual community. I owe everything to being a volunteer.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Ohio, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Not all insurance agents are created equal. At Finicum Hometown Insurance Agency in Magnolia, we go out of our way to treat our clients like people, and we use our industry experience and diversified knowledge to protect what you value most. Our insurance advisors truly work for you. As an independent agency, we're here to help you find the right coverage. Contact agency owners Denise Baum and Tricia Degenhardt at 330-866-3580. Bringing small-town values to insurance. Finicum Hometown Insurance Agency in Magnolia. Visit us online at finicuminsurance.com for a quote today.
Welcome back here to the James A. Rhodes Arena here on the campus of the University of Akron as we get ready for the second half of this ball game between the Pioneers and the Blue Devils, Elyria and Brunswick. Again, tonight's second half being sponsored by the Finicum Hometown Insurance Agency in Magnolia. Give them a call at 330-866-3580. Elyria will inbound the basketball. That is Kendall Compton with the basketball. Compton going to go left side now between the circles. Top of the key. Down the lane, right side, put it up. Nope, couldn't get it to drop. Rebound controlled by Brunswick. Here they come, down the floor. Everett, Aiden in the corner. There's a three put up, no good by Hamilton. The freshman missed it, but the rebound comes back out, and guess who? Sean Barnett. Barnett with a three, and that was big. 25-22 our score. Back the other way, a three-point shot put up and in by Jeremiah Daniels. He's got 9. Here comes Brunswick, right side, Stella. And a whistle, and he stepped on the sideline out of bounds. So a turnover.
Of that unforced variety, as they say, Frank.
Yeah.
Well, how about the 3-ball, then the 3-ball answer?
That's right. Seems like they've been doing that all night. Elyria with the basketball. That is Shelton. Tink in the lane. Spins, puts it up, puts it off the glass and in. Tink Sheldon with 5.
And we'll use his namesake. That was a tink off the glass.
Brunswick in the corner it goes. Mattis, 3, nope, missed it. Rebound, Elyria coming the other way. Compton, step up 3, nope, couldn't get it to fall. Tink Sheldon almost got it away, but he didn't. And Brunswick with the basketball. Down the lane, back out front, 3, put up, no good from Hamilton. He missed it, and Elyria gets the rebound and goes the other way. Compton thought about a 3, changed his mind, gives it up to Shelton. Tink gives it up. That down the lane, shot up and good by Jeremiah Daniels. He's got 11.
Again, Frank, they break you down so fast and get to the rim.
And we've got a foul in the backcourt. An offensive foul going to go on Blake Hamilton. The freshman ran over one of the Pioneers.
Yep, trying to get into that pressure breaker mode. Frank to get the ball inbounds and push through it.
All right, Elyria now will inbound the basketball. Kendall Compton, the senior, inbounds it, gives it to Sheldon. Tink with a 3-pointer. Nope, couldn't get it to go. Rebound controlled by Brunswick. Up top it goes. Spin move, nothing there for Stella. Hands it off, a shot put up, and an offensive foul going to be called on, is that Barnett?
Yes, it is, Frank.
Yeah, that's his 3rd. Uh-oh.
Good timeout here by Brunswick.
Brunswick with the timeout, and it is a full timeout. We'll take it with them. 5:41 to go, 3rd quarter, 32-22, Pioneers on top.
Looking for a pre-owned car that comes with serious peace of mind? Liberty Ford has you covered with 5 locations and one of the biggest inventories in the area. We're overstocked and slashing prices with huge savings on quality used vehicles. And our inventory is backed by Liberty for Life, our lifetime powertrain service program, absolutely free. At Liberty, we're committed to taking care of you for life. Visit Liberty Ford today, where great deals and lifelong service come standard. Liberty makes it happen.
There's no shortage of lotteries, sweepstakes, and prizes that make winning look easy. But there's one thing that all the luck in the world can't overcome. Scammers. Criminals know how to create exciting promotions that trick victims into paying fees to claim fake prizes. The Better Business Bureau can help you steer clear of fraudulent lottery, sweepstakes, and prize scams. Visit bbb.org/scam studies and we'll show you how to avoid getting played.
Welcome back here to the James A. Rhodes Arena on the campus of the University of Akron. Frank Cilona alongside Mike Gallina with you tonight. Casey Claxon producing. Angel Reyes-Valencia is our camera guy. And now Elyria with the basketball. Sheldon with it. Tink going to go right side. Gets double teamed. Gives it up to Bell, and Bell goes right down the lane and puts it up and puts it in.
Senior off the bench did a nice job. They beat the double team, fed him in the middle, and drove it to the hoop for 2.
34-22, Elyria with a 12-point lead. Brunswick with the basketball. Gets it off in the corner. With it is Stella. Back up top. Hamilton, the freshman, drives the lane, misses the shot. And he is scoreless, 0 for 4 here in the ballgame. Elyria, step back 3, no good from Grimmett. And a shot put up. And let's see here, Elyria with the basket. Did that go in, Mike?
Did not.
No, it did not go in.
Compton was on a tip in and got fouled on the tip, so he'll shoot 2.
Yep, Compton will step to the line. He's got 4. He's 2 of 7 from the floor and make it 1 for 1 at the free throw line. So Kendall Compton will get another free throw here, 35-22, make it 36-22 Elyria.
Can feel it slowly leaking away here unless Brunswick can have that little stabilizer.
Yeah.
Stops in a couple of hoops.
Pressure in the backcourt, stolen by Sheldon. Tink Left side, gives it up to Bell. Bell got his shot blocked. Back the other way, Brunswick. Down the lane, shot put up and put in. Nice play that time by Aiden Everett.
Everett did a great job of hesitate, dribble right at the free throw line, and then kicked it back into accelerator mode and finished.
Sheldon now with the basketball, going to spread it out a little bit for Elyria. 4:20 to go here, third quarter. 36-24, Pioneers. Hands it off to Daniels. Daniels gives it to Compton. Compton down the lane, shot up, bounces around. Nope, couldn't get it to drop. Rebound controlled by Brunswick. Here they come. Barnett in the corner. Three put up, no good by Mattis. Rebound controlled and shot, but a whistle by Brunswick, and it's going to send someone to the free throw line. Let's see, that's probably going to be Hamilton, I believe. Nope, it's going to be Aiden Everett.
Everett's been nicely active around the offensive glass this third quarter, Frank.
Yep.
Getting rewarded right here.
And shot up and good by Aiden.
You know, Frank, he shoots free throws at 91%.
Yeah, he does. That's pretty darn good.
In anybody's league.
Yeah, that's right. And it's not like he shot like 10 free throws all year either.
Exactly.
Next one up and good.
Get some free throws down, as we always say, getting points with the clock off.
Yep.
It helps you creep back.
Elyria lead is at 10, 3:42 counting here, third quarter, 36-26 Pioneers. Compton down the lane, nice move. Oh, he put his move and put a player down on the ground. Here's a drive the other way, and Drew Mattis says, I'll take it, free layup. 8 points for Mattis. Double team up front now on Sheldon. Sheldon gets away, down the lane, back up top to Daniels. Daniels, right side, Sheldon. Down the lane, stopped, gives it to Compton, has it knocked out of his hand, turnover. Pioneers turn it over. Here comes Brunswick, trailing by 8. Barnett spins down the lane, puts up the shot. Nope, didn't get it to fall. Back the other way. Here's a three. No good by Daniels. And Brunswick with the basketball. Aiden Everett, right side. Back up top it goes to Abby. Prince Abby with it. Nice stutter step. Going to go left side now. Hands it off to Barnett. Sean Barnett. Down, nice feed. Backdoor move. And Drew Mattis with the basket. And it's a 36-30 lead. Timeout on the floor, a full timeout. 2:29 to go here in the third. We'll take it with them. It's the boys OHSAA Division I regional semifinals on the NFHS network, presented by Liberty Ford of Canton.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in Ohio. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the OHSAA.
At People's Bank, our team of local wealth management professionals can help you achieve your financial goals. We provide customized services, including investment management, estate planning, trust administration services, retirement planning, and if you are a business owner, 401k plans for your employees. Our strategies are designed to grow and preserve wealth while minimizing risk. Put our decades of expertise to work for you. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Back here at the James A. Rhodes Arena, Frank Cilona, Mike Gallina with you. We're just looking at Brunswick. They've gone on a 9-game winning streak. And their losses this year, 3 losses: Glenville, Lima Senior, and Gilmore Academy. And they trail now by a score of 36-30 here in the third quarter. 2:27 to go in the third. Here's a three put up, no good by Micah Jackson. Rebound, though, controlled by Elyria. Spin move. Daniels, nothing there, gives it up. Compton top of the circle. Going to go down the lane, left side, gives it off in the corner. Shot put up, no good. That was Bell, and check that. That was Wilkerson. Turnover, though. It goes the other way. And now Brunswick has a chance to cut the lead in half, and maybe just 4. Let's see.
You got it, Frank. That was a nice half-court defensive set. They took away a couple of those second chance points and got after it on the missed shots.
They trail by 6 with the basketball. Stella. Right side it goes to Prince Abbey. Abbey back up top. Everett. Everett underneath to Barnett in the lane. Turn, spin, got it. He's got 13.
They got Barnett nice and deep in the paint. Reversal, put it in there, and he's not going to be stopped.
And a whistle and a foul. Minute 30 to go here in the third, 36-32. And the foul is going to be on Brunswick.
Thought Mattis might a little bit too handsy on that transition up the floor.
Yep. I believe they said Drew Mattis, but let's check that.
I think you're right. I think it was Mattis.
We are up in the rafters here at the University of Akron. Got Bob Euchre seats tonight. We're in the top row. Down the lane, shot up, and a good roll there by Micah Jackson. He's got 4. And a little out of control, but he got it to fall.
Great summary, Frank. Out of control. He was leaning back and flicked it up there at about 8 feet.
Here comes the Blue Devils. Abbey, Barnett, 3, short. Rebound controlled by Elyria. Down the floor and taken away. Second turnover in the second half here by the Pioneers.
Great hustle play there by Stella.
Sure was. With it is Stella. Is it to Abbey? Abbey has it taken away. Turnover down the lane. Shot blocked. Wilkerson went up with the shot and got it hammered out of his hand.
I like that play from both angles, Frank. You attack because of the turnover. You got numbers and energy. But then the cycle block and cycle block right at the point of top of the shot.
Yep. So Elyria will inbound the basketball. The Pioneers, they got to hurry. They do. A nice job to get it in. And Ethan Rogers with a quick hitter puts it up and puts it in. It's 40-32. 30 seconds to go here in the third. 8-point Elyria lead. Brunswick with the basketball. That's Barnett. Sean in the corner. It goes to Abbey. Abbey gets it up to Mattis. Drew Mattis is right near the half-court line with 15 seconds to go. Don't back up, young man. You're going to go across the timeline. One-on-one now with Wilkerson. Gives it left side to Stella. Stella hands it off. Shot put up by Barnett. Nope. And that is the end of the quarter. But wait a minute. We might have a foul. Or do we? We do.
We sure do, Frank. Everett's going to get a chance for 2 free throws. So on that missed shot, they said he was able to possess and be shooting as the buzzer went off, but he was fouled just ahead of that.
Christian Rogers with the foul, and you're right, Mike. That's going to send Aiden Everett free throw line. Makes the first one. Now, I don't think this is fair. They had the red light on the backboard on when he tried to shoot that first one. Now they turned it off.
What a good observation.
But he made it, though.
Yes, he did.
Second one up, and oh, my goodness. That was in, out, and out.
Maybe he wanted that red light on.
He wanted it back. All right, we have played 3 here. We go to the fourth quarter. 40 for the Elyria, 33 for Brunswick. We'll be back after this. It's the boys OHSAA Division I Regional Semifinals on the NFHS Network, presented by Liberty Ford of Canton.
The heart and soul of every vehicle is arguably the powertrain, encompassing the engine, transmission, and drive axle. That's why with every qualifying new vehicle purchase from Liberty Ford, you'll have Liberty for Life, a lifetime powertrain complimentary service program that comes at no extra cost to you. You simply follow the manufacturer's recommended maintenance guidelines at one of our convenient Liberty locations, and you can rest assured that the most essential components of your vehicle are protected. This is not a warranty. It's better, because at Liberty Ford, we are committed to taking care of our customers for life, helping you keep your new Ford on the road longer. Continuous coverage for the heart and soul of your vehicle for as long as you own it. Now that's Liberty for life peace of mind. Find out more at libertyford.com, where great deals and lifelong service come standard.
Back here at the James A. Rhodes Arena, we are set for quarter number 4. Frank Cilona and Mike Gallina with you. Bringing this one to you from Liberty Ford of Canton. Abby with the basketball. Goes to Barnett. Sean, baseline, wrap around. Nope, couldn't get it to drop. And it goes the other way. Compton down the lane, shot up. Nope, couldn't get that one to drop. Back the other way it goes. Brunswick with it. Stella. Looking, finally gets it up to Madison Drew. Gonna walk it between the circles.
He's in a 1-4 high set right now, Frank, so everything's above the foul line. Now they're gonna work guys, probably diagonal cuts or two-man games, so let's make sure that Barnett gets a first shot opportunity the way that sounds.
Yeah, that's right. Whistle, ball went out of bounds. Gonna be side out to Brunswick. Mike, still only the 5 starters have either scored or put up shots for Brunswick. There's Luke Stella, hands it off to Everett. Everett, right side. Everybody bunched up on that right side. Here is Prince Albee, but nope, he didn't shoot it. Barnett going to go down the lane, puts it up, and Sean Barnett has his 15th point of the game.
Boy, and those have been hard-earned, Frank,
Yeah,
particularly as he's driving at the basket.
40-35. Elyria, 6:40 to go here in the ball game. Down the lane, shot up, good. Oh, nice shot by Jeremiah Daniels. He's got 13.
Boy, Frank, nice shot is right. It was a tough shot. Came on to dribble drive, and he was getting bodied all the way through, even at the top of the shot, and he finished strong. They've gotten to the rim, haven't they, this half?
They have, yep. Brunswick to inbound. They do finally get it in. Luke Stella with the basketball. He's got Cam Bell on him as he tries to get it across the timeline. He does. Hands it off to Everett. Everett move back now. Now he gets it to the top of the circle and taken away. Here they go down the other end. Shot up. Nope. Couldn't get it to drop. That was Bell. Rebound controlled by Brunswick.
It's a good hustle back, wasn't it, to alter that shot?
Stella hands it off to Mattis. Drew back up top to Barnett. Barnett fakes the handoff, goes right side, gives it up. Prince Albee went up for the shot and went out of bounds. So a turnover and a blocked shot. That's the first time Albee has taken a shot. Anyone but a starter has taken a shot in this ball game.
That was reluctant.
Yeah, he didn't want to take it. Yeah, all 5 starters are back in now for Brunswick. Barnett, Mattis, Stella, Hamilton, and Everett are all in there. Elyria with the basketball. That is Tink Shelton, the junior. Gives it to Cam Bell. Bell back to Shelton. Here's a 3 put up, no good by Daniels. Rebound controlled by Brunswick, and they threw it away. Drew Mattis thought he had someone coming down his left side, and a little late.
Yep, saw it out of the peripheral vision side, and really probably didn't get squared up to make a good pass. He was flicking it as opposed to delivering it.
Yeah. Here comes Tink Sheldon across the timeline. Back up top it goes to Bell. Cam going to go right side to Jackson. Micah Jackson down the lane, and Michael Jackson with the shot, put it up. He's got 6.
Just did a great job as the ball reversed, beat the rotation, and finished as a strong layup at the rim.
Here the other way, Everett gives it up. Nice pass in the lane to Luke Stella. and Stella puts it up and puts it in. He's got 5. It's 44-37. 4:44 to go here in the game. Sheldon in the corner. Here's a shot put up and in. A three-pointer for Kendall Compton. And Compton makes it a 10-point Elyria lead, 47-37.
He was shot ready there in the corner, wasn't he,
Yeah,
Frank?
he was.
Shoulder square, ready to go.
He was waiting for it. And we've got a whistle and a foul going to go on Cam Bell. Cam riding him a little hard there. He comes across that timeline. He was pushing him and bumping up there and finally got called for it.
Too close to the official for that one, Frank. Right in front of him.
First team foul in the fourth quarter for either team. Barnett has it, and Barnett gets it knocked out of his hand and out of bounds. So the Blue Devils will maintain the basketball, and this time Luke Stella says, I'll inbound it. He gives it to Everett Aiden. One-on-one with Compton, goes down the lane, kicks it in the corner. Step back three. Nope, no good for Luke Stella. Rebound controlled by Elyria. Here they come. Jackson to Compton. Compton shot, nope. A little off balance there. Elyria turns it back, and here is a three put up by Everett. No. There's another three put up by Everett. No. Rebound controlled this time by the Pioneers. One-on-one, but nope. Shelton says, no, you got about 8 inches on me. I'm not going to shoot over you.
You have no place to go.
That's right. Here's a drive down the lane by Daniels, and he missed the layup. Here's a three. No good by Mattis. And a whistle. And what do we got?
Offensive foul. I believe it's going to be on Everett for a grab on the offensive rebounding position.
All righty. And we've got a timeout on the floor. We'll keep it right here. Is that good with you? It's a full. Yeah, we'll keep it here. All right. Casey says, talk about it, boys.
He's the quarterback in our huddle. That's
right.
going to be good. Well,
right.
Frank, you look at the clock. Let's do a little reset. 3:24.
Yep.
You're looking at a 10-point deficit. And so the timeout now is, all right, guys, here's how I'm going to manage this last 3.5 minutes, basically.
Yeah.
So who do we want to get? If you're Brunswick, you want that good, solid shot opportunity, and then maybe alter a press just a little bit to keep the speed up for you. And yet, you know, the way Elyria plays, you've got to keep it in front of you.
Yeah, you do.
Because once you're even, those guys get to the rim in a blink.
Yeah, it's a 10-point Elyria lead, 47-37. 3:24 to go in the ball game. Kind of uncharted territory if you're Brunswick. I mean, I don't think they've trailed by 10 points and half a quarter to go in the ball game very often.
It's a great way of saying, look at the run of their year. This, right, uncharted territory, which means, all right, what have we drilled in practice to say, when we are here, what's our response?
One of the things I just noticed is they average 68 points a ball game, Mike, coming into this game. They're at 37 right now.
Well, let's take 25 or 26 and a half points out of there, and now you're getting close.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, that's where you're at, and that certainly hurts. All right, Pioneers will inbound the basketball, and they have it. It's going to be a little
zone trap
pressure.
1, 2,
you're
2.
right.
So there's their way of changing the pace, getting guys off their spots and handling the ball.
Elyria gets it across the timeline. That is Tink Shelton with it, the junior, between the circles. Now going to dribble right side. Hamilton on him. Sheldon back up top, underneath to Bell, and back up top it goes. I think Elyria right now was told, if you got an open shot, take it. Don't force anything. And Sheldon turns it over. Third turnover in the second half, 8 in the ball game. Here's Brunswick. Barnett in the corner. Back up top it goes to Stella. Stella cross court to Mattis. Mattis going to fire up a three. Cannot get it to go. And he is struggling from three-point range. Here's Elyria the other way. Three put up and in. Oh, my. Jeremiah Daniels has 16.
Boy, Frank, that's a 6-point blink.
Yeah,
the three you didn't get and the three they just got.
Yeah, 50-37. Brunswick with the basketball. They need points, and they need them quick. 2:09 to go here in the ball game. Pass off the hands of Mattis. It's going to go the other way.
Tried to get the backdoor cut in there. It would have been a tight thread.
Yeah.
Going the other way.
14 turnovers for Brunswick. Here comes Elyria now. Bell with it across the timeline. Well, he tried to, and it got tipped and hit the referee and went out of bounds. 50-37, under 2 minutes. Can Elyria continue this magical ride?
Not that, Frank, coming out of the 6th seed.
Yeah. Pioneers get it in. Backcourt. Daniels spins, got triple teamed. Someone's got to be open. He gives it to Compton. Compton lost control, picks it up. Now whistling a foul. Oh, they called a timeout before the foul, so it's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here.
Coach Larrick was the 6th man on the floor at that point, Frank. Get that timeout.
Yeah. I saw the foul, and then I heard the whistle, and I thought they were calling the foul.
Particularly as the ball was being reached for and tied up a bit.
Yeah.
You know, Frank, while we're at that timeout, we were talking earlier at the top of the show that Elyria has only been giving up 45 points per game in their 2 district wins.
Yes.
And now we take a look at where we are at score. They've only given up 37 with about $1:45 left.
Yeah.
So they're right in that defensive mindset. So we just point that out to say that defense is traveling. And I know Brunswick is down a bit, but Elyria has shown it against 2 other quality opponents to make it challenging.
Yep. Yeah, we saw what they did to Canton McKinley last week. So they will have the basketball. 1:47 to go. They inbound it. Tink Shelton has it. Gives it up to Grimmett. Or I'm sorry, that's Daniels, and Daniels gets fouled. Going to go on Drew Mattis.
They've got a couple more fouls to give, Frank, before we start shooting.
Yeah, it's only their 3rd team foul.
Which means get after the basketball.
Yeah.
Try to tip away, just make it uncomfortable. Foul needs to be called.
Inbound and a foul quickly from Barnett. That's his 4th.
He needs not to be the fella now to execute fouls.
Yeah, you're Coach Mackey. You're like, anybody but Sean can foul. Sean, you cannot foul anybody.
Exactly. And if his man gets the ball, somebody's got to run and double.
Yeah, right here.
Exactly.
His man has it. Down the lane. Daniels in the corner, goes to Compton. Compton step back 3. Nope, missed it. Rebound, though, controlled by Brunswick. There's a pass tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Brunswick.
I think for Coach Larrick, I'm not sure you're liking that 3 ball that was just taken there.
No.
Your opponent is the clock right now.
Exactly.
Not Brunswick.
Yeah, you could have taken another 15, even 30 seconds off the clock.
You limit those possessions that way that Brunswick may have left in them.
Brunswick gets it in. Barnett back up top. Around the arc it goes. Back to Barnett. He's going to fire up a 3 off balance. Couldn't get it to go, and that one is knocked out of bounds. And it'll go back to Elyria. And right now, Brunswick just cannot get anything to drop. 1:12, clock stop. 50-37. It's a 13-point Elyria lead. Compton with the ball. Gives it to Bell. Bell double dribbled.
Yep, good eyes there, Frank, for sure.
Turnover.
Speaking of 13, you had mentioned there, Brunswick is 1 for 13 from behind the arc in this second half.
Yeah. So the 9th turnover from Elyria. 14 for Brunswick in the ball game. Trying to get it in. They finally do. Stella back up top. It goes to Everett. Everett going to go left side. Gives it off to Mattis. Mattis going to fire up a 3 from the free throw line. Or from the 2 from the 3-point line. Couldn't get it to drop. Back the other way. And a basket up and in from Jeremiah Daniels. He's having a night. There's another steal in the backcourt. Elyria with it. That's Micah Jackson, the freshman, and he got fouled. 52-37. And the Elyria hopeful and the faithful are on their feet. They're hopeful that they're going to finish this one off, and they're faithful for their team and here to cheer them on. 41 seconds remaining in the ball game. A 15-point Elyria lead. Compton with it underneath to Sheldon. Tick, got it!
What a great back cut, and what great eyes from Compton to thread the needle.
Tink Shelton comes up big at the end of games, doesn't he?
Boy, he sure does. It reminds me of Muggsy Bogues.
He does. He's about all of 5'5". And now the Blue Devils have said, let's get some other players in here. We're going to replace everybody.
Give them the ovation they deserve as they've come through a wonderful basketball season.
They sure have. Tough one for Brunswick.
Yes, the storyline changed.
Sure did. And everybody is going to make substitutions. Everybody's coming out except for the shooter right now.
And if Tink wants to come out, he's got to make this free throw.
He does. I know guys that'll miss this one on purpose.
I'm not leaving.
All right, you leaving. Shot up. No, he missed it. He's going to stay. But coach says, timeout. Get out of here.
We'll figure it out.
Come on.
We got a foul to give. Just go ahead so I can get you out of here.
Yeah.
Foul.
He said, Tink, get out of here. Come on.
One
there
way or another to get out.
He gets a big hug from Coach Lyric. All right. Brunswick with the basketball, 34 seconds. And they're going to try to get something here on the board. Get you some numbers here. We can't, we don't have all of them. There's a backdoor cut, nothing there though for that one. Watkins with the basketball, has it. That's Fenton, the junior. Fenton gonna go left side. Cross court it goes. There's a drive shot up and good. We don't have a number for that young man, but he's got a basket and he's got fouled and is gonna go to the free throw line. Number 20. Let's see if we can find number 20 on the. Nothing on the varsity roster. It could be Dylan Everett. Free throw, no good. Rebound controlled by Elyria. Elyria is going to walk it across. 1 second, and we are at triple zeros on the scoreboard. And our final score, Elyria 54 and Brunswick 39. The Pioneers will advance to play the winner of our next game between Lakewood St. Edward and Cleveland Heights. And boy, if you're Brunswick, certainly sad situation. You lose your best player. You lose your 26.5 points a ball game. But these kids never quit.
Well, Frank, they hung around, and you think about it, they had around 6 points several times.
They did.
And just ran out of gas, I believe, particularly in transition.
Yeah, that's a lot to overcome. I mean, that's a lot. If this was a young man who averaged five or 6 points a ball game, you might be able to overcome that. But when it's that many points, it's too tough. And they gave it a valiant effort tonight. But Brunswick will drop out. The number 1 seed is done. They finished the season at 21-4. And Elyria improves to 19-6. We'll take some timeouts, come back and wrap this one up for you. You're watching and listening to the boys OHSAA Division I Regional Semifinals on the NFHS Network, presented by Liberty Ford of Canton.
The soul of every vehicle is the powertrain, encompassing the engine, transmission, and drive axle. That's why every new vehicle from Liberty Ford comes with Liberty for Life. This is not a warranty. It's our lifetime powertrain complimentary service program that gives you peace of mind at no extra cost. Simply follow the manufacturer's recommended maintenance guidelines at one of our convenient Liberty locations, and the most essential components of your vehicle are protected. Visit libertyford.com today, where great deals and lifelong service come standard.
Not all insurance agents are created equal. At Finicum Hometown Insurance Agency in Magnolia, we go out of our way to treat our clients like people, and we use our industry experience and diversified knowledge to protect what you value most. Our insurance advisors truly work for you. As an independent agency, we're here to help you find the right coverage. Contact agency owners Denise Baum and Tricia Degenhardt at 330-866-3580. Bringing small-town values to insurance. Finicum Hometown Insurance Agency in Magnolia. Visit us online at finicuminsurance.com for a quote today.
Hi, I'm Doug Ute, Executive Director of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. For more than 115 years, the OHSAA has promoted school sports as an important part of the student's educational experience. Interscholastic athletics teach participants lifelong lessons of hard work, teamwork, and self-discipline, along with sportsmanship, integrity, getting along with others, and overcoming adversity. One thing the pandemic has taught us is that being on a team with our friends is more important than ever before. So as you continue your journey in athletics, remember the importance of also working hard in the classroom. Always give your best, never give up, and have fun while you're doing it. As an Ohio native and former athlete who learned these same lessons myself, I encourage our young people to focus on your academics so that you can continue the privilege of participating on your team. After all, the lessons that school sports teach us today will prepare you for the wins and losses in life tomorrow. Education is the key to life's successes.
Your account has been frozen.
Once we receive your payment, we will drop all charges against you.
If you don't respond immediately to this call, you will be arrested.
Criminals are pretending to work for government agencies, and they're making up stories to trick you into sending them money over the phone. Don't be their next victim. View the Better Business Bureau's free report on government imposter scams. Visit bbb.org/scam studies for details.
And welcome back here to the James A. Rhodes Arena on the campus of the University of Akron. Frank Cilona alongside Mike Gallina here in our post-game show. And we will tell you that the Elyria Pioneers, a winner here this afternoon by a score of 54-39 over the number one seed Brunswick. Elyria led 15-11 after one. They outscored Brunswick by a score of 10-8 in that second quarter and led 25-19 at halftime. 15 more points in that third quarter for Elyria, and they led 40-33 at the end of three, and then they go on to win this one here 54-39. Scoring for the Brunswick Blue Devils, they had two players in double figures. Sean Barnett, the senior, had 15 tonight. He was 5 of 14 from the floor, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 15 points for Barnett. 10 points for Drew Mattis. Mattis was 5 of 13 from the floor. He had 10. Also playing in scoring, Aiden Everett was 7 points, 2 of 6 from the floor, 3 of 6 from the free throw line. He had 7. And 5 points for Luke Stella. He was 2 of 3. One of those is a three-pointer. And 2 points tonight for number 20. We're going to say that was the younger of the Everett boys. And we'll say so because we didn't have his name.
I like where he went. He looked like his brother.
He did. All right. So that is the scoring from both teams. Also turnovers for Elyria. They had 9, and Brunswick with 15, and sometimes turnovers will cost you, and that didn't help the Brunswick Blue Devils here much this afternoon. But Mike, you've got the rest of the team numbers.
Boy, great job with the individual, and Frank, and we'll just put them all together. And we'll take a look at Brunswick for the game at the free throw line, 5 for 9, 17 turnovers, 24 rebounds, only 4 of those offensive. So credit Elyria's defense, as we talked about all evening long. They just suffocate you up and down the floor, and they don't give you many second shot opportunities. And then from the floor, Brunswick was 15 for 43. And Frank, 23 of those 43 were 3 balls, and they hit 4 from behind the arc. So you were living out there a little bit with the percentage of your shots, and you weren't hitting a high percentage. So there you have it in a little bit of a nutshell to what happened with your offense tonight.
Yeah.
Flip over to the Elyria side. Free throws, 3 for 5. Turnovers, 9 for the game. 29 rebounds, 10 of those offensive. So again, they pressure you at both ends. Not going to give you second shots, and they're going to get their share of them. And then finally from the field goal range, 23 for 56 and 5 for 17 from behind the arc. So they got 13 more shots up than Brunswick did, and then hit a little bit better percentage overall. So there you have it when you take a look at the final, 54-39 Elyria. And they move on as the number 6 seed to now into the Elite 8.
Yeah, they do, and Coach Brett Larick has this team believing. They beat some pretty good teams there the last couple of weeks here, and they certainly have that confidence going into the next round. And Mike, all 5 starters scored in this game. You got 10 bench points from your bench tonight, which in high school 8-minute quarters, that's pretty good when you get 10 points from your bench. And most of those starters, especially at this time of the year, are going to play more minutes than the guys on the bench. So they came in and did a nice job.
Boy, Frank, great point, because when your bench is scoring, your starters or whoever's not playing get that extra rest.
Yeah.
Because you're not then thwarting your offense by having other players on the floor. So you really fuel your energy, and you're putting points on the board.
Yeah. Elyria will move on, and they will play the winner of our next game, which is tipping off here tonight at 8 o'clock, Lakewood St. Edward and Cleveland Heights. What we'll do is we will sign off. You'll have to sign back on to the NFHS network and click on the link to get you to our video or audio link, and you'll be able to watch and or hear that basketball game that we'll have for you here. Tip-off at 8 o'clock from the James A. Rhodes Arena here on the University of Akron campus. So, Mike, if you're Coach Brett Larick, what are you saying to these guys? Because they're going to come out and watch this next game for sure, and they're going to say, okay, well, we're playing 2 really good teams from the Cleveland area. We're from the west side of Cleveland, so we kind of got an idea of the talent that we're going up against.
I love it. What he's going to do, and I know his boys, they're going to watch this game and say, Coach, I want to match up on that guy. And then his next guy's going to say, yep, and I got that guy, because they're believing.
Yeah.
So right now they just want to take their game to the opponent. And so they're just going to watch for ways to say, we're all in on this, and this is the guy I want defensively, and then let's run up and down the floor like we do so well in transition.
Absolutely. All right, Mike. Well, we are going to wrap it up here from the Jar, and I want to thank the folks that helped put this together. Angel Reyes-Valencia on our camera, doing a great job as always. Our producer extraordinaire, Casey Claxon, does a fantastic job. Got us going here and sounding and looking good. Well, he doesn't have to make us look good, but he makes us sound good for sure.
They keep us just off camera enough, Frank.
That's right. All righty. And for my partner, Mike Gallina, always the best doing what he does. We appreciate you listening in. Most of all, thank you to you, the listeners and the viewers tonight on the network. And we'll say goodbye, give you that score one more time. It was Elyria 54 and Brunswick 39. It's been the boys OHSAA Division I Regional Semifinals on the NFHS Network, presented by Liberty Ford of Canton.
The year was 1907. The Cubs won the World Series and the Ford Model R hit the assembly line. While here in Ohio, school administrators came together to form the Ohio High School Athletic Association. One thing that hasn't changed since 1907 is the dedication of the OHSAA to education-based athletics in Ohio. School sports teach responsibility, sportsmanship, and life lessons that stay with students long after their playing days are over. The OHSAA seeks to prepare students not for the next level of sport, but for the next level of life.